Lions and fraternity, his college days, brother. Y'all understand this right here? They swiftly passed. Yes, sir.
Imbued with memories fond, and the recollection slowly fades away.
Recollection slowly fades. Charles Hamilton Houston, friends. The man that killed Jim Crow, Phi Alpha. It's a beautiful day right now.
It's very melodic. It's such a harmonious,
isn't it?
Melodic, yeah.
Jacob Carruthers, Anderson Thompson, Andrew Young. The list just keeps coming.
Yeah, it does. Could you imagine them singing? Yeah.
Phi Alpha.
Harold Washington. Was Harold Washington? I think Harold Washington, the mayor of Chicago.
By us dearly art thou.
David Jenkins, the mayor of New
I was
York.
just about to say, David, could you imagine him singing?
Come on, sing this song.
Be raised to thy glory,
Nate Norman.
thy honor and renown.
All right, good to see y'all. Urban View Mornings. Dr. Greg Carr, Lamont King, and today we got a chance, man, on air to really. I've been broadcasting for many years. I've never spent that much time on Founders Day talking about Phi Alpha fraternity. No. And I thought that was shout out to Daryl. Not that long.
Daryl Green is the man.
Man, our engineer, man. He found a version of the hymn that I had never heard. All three verses.
Yes, sir. All three
magical.
Verses.
Played it on the air, and we spent some time on it.
Saying 1 and 3.
Yeah.
They put the second verse in there.
Yeah. And so that was a big deal. And got some callers calling in, trying to, rain on our parade for a quick second. Supportive. Some of them supportive, but a couple Q's and Kappas.
Like our sons should.
Yeah, as they should.
The many sons from the various youth groups.
As I call it, Father's Day. Happy Father's Day.
Day.
But let's take it back real quick to some of your most vivid, or if there's a single vivid memory from your time coming into the organization.
Oh, most of those I can't speak to because there may not be statute of limitations. Although it's been 1985, so I suppose it should have run. The early days.
Or you could be like a friend of mine.
A friend of mine, that's true.
Friend of mine.
No, I tell you,
stayed in the cup.
The early days are memorable, and there's all kind of stories I can think about in terms of bonding and some of the things we did. I tell you though, the more recent ones stick out to me. After you've been in, even maybe I know you have these moments. Funerals for some reason. For me. James Donaldson, who was the dean of the College of Arts and Sciences at Howard, was a Alpha, and we did the ceremony before. To stand there with those elders, and then to stand with the elders at the funeral of Sam Yett, who was the founder of the Howard University campus, Tennessee State campus newspaper. But the one that stands out to me in terms of a funeral ritual where you say, I'm a member of Alpha, and so are all these people, and so is the person we're honoring, was right down the street at the convention center at the funeral of Marion Barry.
Oh, Marion Barry, wow.
Where they want all the Alphas to come down.
I saw it on TV.
The ritual, man.
On the internet.
That was electric. Thousands of people, but at that moment, we're saying to the world, this is what this fraternity, this man right here represented the best values of this. I mean, it's a hell of a thing. I don't know, but what about you?
Nah, so that's interesting. I don't know if I would have went that route, but since you did,
stuck out in my mind.
Yeah, no. So one of my big bros who walked me in, very pivotal in my personal and professional career. He passed the week before we started this show.
In May.
In May, and we've been on for 6 months. But his funeral was our first day. So he's somebody that has watched my whole career and has always championed me returning to the airwaves. And his funeral was on the first day that we were in here. So I'm operating on day one in here, knowing that when the show was over, I had to go to his funeral. So, and that was a brother's brother. He's one of those, brothers. Yeah. And so that's something that sticks out very recently because, and then at the funeral, like you said, I'm talking the whole chapter and we're a close-knit chapter.
Yes.
New Kappa, key number 473 at UMBC. Yes, and so our founders are in the room.
When the old heads come in.
Our chapter founders, and we all have personal relationships with our chapter founders, which is unique anyway. But to be in the room and to be, standing in the circle and so that everybody in there can see the presence and then you look across the room, you see who had an impact on you and who this and this, and then you think about everybody's there for that one person. You know, that puts the B in Brotherhood supersized
Yeah.
to me. You know what I mean? So that was that was a moment. But shout out to everybody celebrating Founders Day. You know, do something for your fellow brother. It's bigger than letters. I always say that. It's bigger than letters. So all of our sons, you're more than welcome to celebrate with
Absolutely.
us today
Please,
as well.
please. Because of us, you.
Yeah,
So you should
because of
always,
us, you.
Yeah, you should always.
Yeah.
From us to you, life.
From us to you. From our family to yours. Because
question.
your family is our
is our
family.
family,
So there's that. Happy Founders Day. 06.
Whole thing.